What's good morning? What's going on, people? It is the morning time. You know what time it is? The Black Quarterback for BQF, and yours truly, Hey Dizzle, BQF, Alex. Um, I don't even know where to start. This was it Thursday morning now. Yeah, we had in the week what 16, no 15, 16, 17. They played. They played 17 and they played 14 games this season so far, I believe. 15, 16, 17. They got three left, yes. So, you think I would know off the top of my head after looking at stats and all prior to making my video. But, you know me, I'm only focusing on the black teams, or the black quarterbacks, I should say. There ain't no such thing as black teams with a black quarterback. So, and they haven't done so great this year. Especially as I was just looking through some of the teams with the black quarterbacks in the AFC. And right now, there's just one team. That's the Houston Texans that are currently in the playoffs. Of course, Baltimore's hoping to get there, but the rest of them with black quarterbacks in the AFC are done. So, Ravens do have a chance, depending on how things shake out these last three games. One of which I think is week 17 or 18, whatever week it's called. The last game of the season, they play the Steelers. If the Steelers just win out and the Ravens lose one more game, it won't really matter. But we shall see. And y'all know here at the BQF Black Quarterback Forum, all I worry about is the black QBs. I look at the whole season. I mean, of course, I look at everything. But let's just take a look. In the AFC, like I said, all we have is CJ Stroud and the Texans. Everybody else, well, y'all saw what happened with my man Patrick. He got hurt, I think, in that game. And he's done for the season. Tua getting benched. Fields, I don't know. He got hurt. I think a concussion and benched. I mean, well, the Browns didn't start the season with a black QB, but they got Sanders now. The Raiders, I didn't even read about Geno. I think he was hurt last week. I don't know, but even if he plays, I mean, they probably gonna make him play. All that money they're paying these players, they're gonna make him play. And of course, Titans with Cam Ward, rookie, not winning much there. So, I still love talking about the black quarterback. For those of you who happen to watch this video, and my man, I think it's Jason Whitlock, right? There go the four black quarterbacks in the playoffs: Stroud, Williams, Caleb, Jordan Love, and Jalen Hurts. But anyway, my man, Jason Whitlock, he's like was I didn't listen to everything he said, but I guess trashing some of the black quarterbacks or the teams with black quarterbacks that don't make the playoffs, calling like DEI hires. I, I don't. Now they're taking the best players at that position, given a lot of different circumstances, but I don't think DEI is one of them. So. But anyway, he was just talking about it. And there is a lot of teams. I mean, it was half the league that started with it's 32 teams. It was 16 teams that had black quarterbacks. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, it was nine, 7, 8, and 8, 8 and 8. Yeah, I think it was 8 and 8, 16. So the 32, if my numbers are right. 16 is half of 32. Yeah. So, but yeah, there's been a lot of black quarterbacks, obviously, with teams that haven't made the playoffs. I just talked about the ones in the AFC and in the NFC. Panthers, they probably not going to make it. I think they said they still have a mathematical chance. And the Cowboys, with Dak, once again, probably don't make it. But the Falcons started the season with Penix Jr., of course. The Saints with Spencer Rattler. Commanders, we know, had Jay Daniels. Cardinals, Kyler Murray. And the Giants with Russ Wilson. So the Giants, obviously, and the Saints and the Falcons don't have black quarterbacks playing now for them. But anyway, I still want to talk about them. I mean, Dak, the $60 million man, I made jokes all season, will continue. $6 million man. I think he statistically has the most yards. But that gets you nothing. At the end of the season, you could end up with 4,500 or whatever. And if you don't make the playoffs, who's going to remember? Only those statisticians, cats. But so, I mean, it's getting down to the playoffs, and for teaming in the playoffs, it's bye-bye season over. 4 months. And how fast this 4 months have, well, we're still in December. We ain't done with December just yet. And there's 3 games, so there's a lot to be played for some of these teams. The ones that are, how can you say, on the doorstep of the playoffs, trying to get in. So we shall see what happens. But, I just love talking about it. And, man, some of these hardcore fans of these teams, and these teams don't make the playoffs. Like the Ravens. I mean, the Ravens possibly won't make the playoffs. But y'all know I still love Lamar Jackson and was hoping he'd make it. And they still, yet to be said, will go all the way and win the Super Bowl. This is one of the best quarterbacks Lamar Jackson has. They don't be in the playoffs. And I haven't sat down and watched a Baltimore game televised from start to finish. So I don't know if it's I was about to call it Ratorade, but I mean Gatorade. I don't think it's Gatorade or I forget the name of that drink. Oh, it'll come to me in a second. Armor All. I think it's Armor All. I think they got the drink. I don't know. But that's the one commercial I've seen him in 2, 3 years ago when he was sitting in the locker room. I think he says one word, ready, or. But outside of that, he has no ads, no TV commercials. So, Patrick out of the AFC, the only one at the moment, like I said, is CJ Stroud and the Texans. And their defense is playing like lights out. Their defense is playing pretty good. So we shall see what happens with him. Hopefully he holds on to that spot. And if the Ravens get in, we'll see what happens. In the NFC, well, we got the Bears, the Packers, and the Eagles as the 3 teams. And I just hope, the Bears went out and the Packers, and most likely the Eagles will take that division. I don't think the Cowboys will catch them, obviously. I think based on record that they can even catch them with just 3 games left. I didn't check that specifically, but I think the Cowboys are 14 games, 6-7-1, 13-4. They got that tie. And the Eagles are 10-4, maybe. I don't know, 9-5. I didn't look specifically at their records, but I don't think the Cowboys can catch them. It'd be a wild card if anything. So, oh man, for some of y'all out there, I know y'all teams and y'all hurt, but something I always do. And I was wondering, okay, so I got that little talk out of the way about the playoff teams and so forth and so on. I always like going over the statistics of the winning quarterbacks, in detail. Just look at them. So Caleb and them did win. They beat up on the Browns, I do believe. He was 17 for 28, 242 yards, an 8.6 average, 2 touchdowns, 0 INTs. It was sacked 3 times for 23 yards, so that come off that total passing yards. So he had a QBR of 67.6 and a rating of 112.5. I know I love these QBRs and these ratings. We're going to get there's a couple of interesting ones here. And all decent for the most part, but still. Lamar Jackson and them, they won. I think that was it against Cincinnati last week? I didn't even look to see who played what game, but they did win. But what's shocking to me with his statistics is he was 8 for 12. He only completed 8 passes, 150 yards. He had a 12.5 average, 2 touchdowns, 1 INT. But he was sacked 4 times for minus 22. That come off that 150. That's only 128 yards, 8 passes. 64.4 QBR and a 114.6 rating. Hey, they just need to win the game. At the end of the day, these numbers, they mean something, but not everything. Marcus Mariota, y'all know my Hawaiians. I consider them black men. Tua, he won't be starting this weekend. Well, Marcus Mariota will. Or no, I'm sorry. Did he? I didn't read up to see if Jane Daniels will be starting or not. I know he did get hurt coming back, but Marcus played most of the game and he won. He was 10 for 19, 211 yards, 11.1 average down the field, one touchdown, zero turnovers. Right, zero INTs, I should say. Sacked 2 times for 16 yards. Bring that 211 down to about 194-ish. Some quick math, maybe. But his QBR was 32.3. His rating was 109.8. That's a big disparity in the numbers there. But, all right, moving on to Jalen Hurts. And watch, these numbers are going to blow you out the water. He was 12 for 15, 175 yards, 11.7 average. So he was throwing the ball down the field too. 3 touchdowns, 0 INTs. He was sacked 1 time for -4 yards. QBR, 96.5. Rating 154.9. Now I know there might be some white quarterbacks out there with similar numbers during the regular season. During the season, we're still in the regular season, and I didn't look at every quarterback every game. But that's a high QBR. So check this out. He missed on 7 passes. Okay, 12 for 15. 3 passes. He only missed on 3. 12 for 15. CJ Stroud missed on 7 passes. He was 22 for 29, 260 yards, the 9-point average, throwing it down the field, 3 touchdowns, 0 INTs. He was only sacked 1 time for 4 yards. His QBR was 61.6. That's almost like a 30-point difference. Hurts only missed 3 passes. Stroud missed 7. So twice as many, but he had 80 more passing yards, same touchdowns, only sacked 1 time for -4 yards. And his QBR is 61.6. See, to me, that one just don't make much sense. I mean, even if you're taking it into account that he only missed 3 passes, Jalen Hurts, that is, still, if his QBR was 70 or 80 something, I would be okay. But 61.6, his rating was 137.1. So the rating still was lower, but the rating still was up relatively high. Anyway, I mean, y'all know the rest. Everybody else lost. That was black. Everybody, everybody else lost. Okay, so I ain't got time to go over the losers in detail. But I just love talking about the winners and the black quarterbacks. Y'all know it's the BQF, Black Quarterback Forum. That's what I do, talk about the black quarterbacks. And once again, it's early morning here for me. Can't be drinking beer early in the morning. Oh, I ain't got to go to work now. Crazy. But anyway, that's what it is, man. And we shall see these last 3 games. Who does what? A couple teams that can make the playoffs with black quarterbacks, possibly. But I think it's going to be what it is right now. I'll see the journey. So, and in the NFC, going to be interesting because the Rams, Seattle, and the Niners, they all relatively warm weather. Well, the Niners play outdoors, and so does Seattle, but I don't know. We'll see how they perform in cold weather places like Chicago, Green Bay, and Philly. It's all cold. It's outdoors. But the Rams got one of the best wide receivers in the game. I got his picture at the website, Puka. Oh, that dude is something else. Because there ain't even been 6 black quarterbacks to the one. We'll see in the last couple of weeks. Can we get 6? So I can have 6 pictures. I've only had it a couple times this season. This is season 3 for me of the BQF, the Black Quarterback Forum. Black QBs and Effect.com website. So, I mean, we'll see what happened down the stretch. And y'all know I'm always rooting for the black guy. Always. And I'll see you next time here at the BQF. It's holiday season, people. Go out there and spend all y'all money.